Hello and welcome back to these Advent reflections. Today is day 21. Yesterday we talked about King Josiah, who was the last great good king of Judah. And Josiah died in the year 609 BC in a battle against the Pharaoh of Egypt, Pharaoh Necho. After him, there were several different family members that succeeded. First his youngest son, and then his uncle, but really by about 602 BC, Babylon, the empire, the evil empire, had control over that whole region in Palestine. And so the king, Zedekiah, was paying tribute to Babylon. And as part of that tribute, it wasn't just money, but it was people. He was sending his best and brightest people to Babylon to serve the empire of Babylon. Well, in about the year 588, he got pretty tired of that, and he rebelled, and he stopped paying tribute, and he made an alliance with Egypt. Well, the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, didn't like that too much. So he marched his armies into Palestine and laid waste the cities surrounding Jerusalem, and then began a siege of the city of Jerusalem that lasted 30 months. In 586, the siege was finally successful, and the city of Jerusalem fell. The armies of Nebuchadnezzar totally laid waste to the city and the temple, carrying off all the treasures that were in there. It's hard for us to imagine the devastation that this was for the Jewish people and the Jewish image. Imagine if tomorrow morning you woke up and there was no Father Eric, there was no Father Joseph. Our beautiful parish, St. Joe's, was gone. There's no tabernacle, no sacraments of confession or the anointing of the sick. Nothing. You had nothing. And then someone was pounding on your front door, and when you opened it, it was a troop of soldiers, and then you were told to leave your home right now. You were being taken to a country, I don't know, like Nigeria is now, the most aggressively anti-Christian nation that we know of. And there you were to live, you don't know how, you don't know how long, you don't know if there would ever be any hope of returning. And this occurred to the Jewish people about 160 some years after the northern tribes, the northern Israel, had been conquered and scattered by the empire of Assyria. So that there was nothing left of the ancient Hebrews. What would you do? Imagine, again, what it would be like if tomorrow you woke up and the only thing that existed for you was what you were thankful for today. Nothing existed except what you had been thankful for today. Would you be more thankful for your spouse, your children, even that ornery one that threw a tantrum? or your grouchy spouse? What about your job, the parish, your community? What about the bills you had to pay? You thankful that you paid your electric bill that's doubled here in recent months? Shouldn't we be thankful because we have heat in our home? What about the mortgage bill? Are we thankful for that because we have a home? You get the idea. How about today? We just spend the day thinking and being thankful for all these blessings, even the blessings that come to us in disguise, like our bills and the unpleasantness that we encounter. See you tomorrow.